Okay, getting in some more details right now. Breaking news updates coming in. Let's go across to the pictures from Uri, from Baramulla, the terrorists who tried to infiltrate. The first pictures of the terrorists are now coming in. These are pictures of the terrorists who were eliminated in the encounter following the infiltration attempts at the line of control. And at the line of control, these terrorists pushed by Pakistan, carrying AK rifles, carrying pistols, carrying IEDs, have been eliminated. And what it proves is that Pakistan is trying to continuously push terrorists across the line of control into India, which is proof of Pakistan trying to spread terror in the valley. Let me see if I have made General Sanjay Soik still with us live. And Gursimran is live. Gursimran, what more? Yeah, this is the operation, right, that was carried out this morning, Operation Tikka, the details of which has been shared by the Indian Army as well. Do we have any more details of these terrorists? Specific details?
See, Niranjan, this was a group of Lashkar that tried to infiltrate into the Indian territory. Their main motive was to smuggle this ID along with the weapons into the Indian territory, but they have been neutralized by the security forces. Important to mention that they were carrying the AK series rifle along with the pistol and other ammunition with them so that they can inflict maximum damage to the security forces. But the plot has been foiled by the Indian Army, and as we speak, now the search operations are underway in the area to neutralize this threat from Pakistan. But it is clearly evident the ceasefire violations in the Jammu line of control, terror attack in Kashmir Valley, back-to-back incidents in the Kashmir region clearly shows the desperation of the Pakistan, that how they are trying to vitiate peace process in Jammu and Kashmir.
Right, Gursimran. In fact, also joining us on the broadcast is retired Major General Sanjay Soik. Sir, speak to us about the infiltration attempts. They have not stopped. In fact, 2 terrorists have been gunned down after the army thwarted another infiltration attempt at Baramulla district, in the Baramulla district.
Absolutely, yes. So in fact, I must compliment the troops deployed, because it is a 24/7 deployment in tough areas, and they have identified, killed these, because if they would have been left, they would have been able to successfully infiltrate. They could have caused another Pahalgam. I mean, that is what I say, that we prevent 100 events, but one event can cause so much of damage. And it is a joint operation normally, J&K police, army, intelligence, everybody carries out this operation. It is a big success and a very clean operation, I must say. And this is what probably the terrorists who have carried out the dastardly act in Pahalgam, they will also meet the similar fate very soon. That I am very, very confident. Yes.
Right, Major General Sanjay Soik. In fact, also continuously, speak to us about what does this show about Pakistan in general?
General Sanjay Soik, I'm just coming back to you, sir, for a second. I have to go across to Gursimran also joining us. General Soik, stay with me, sir. Gursimran is live. He's got a live breaking input there. I'm going across straight to him. Gursimran, over to you.
In दरिंदे बुज़दिल पाकिस्तानी आतंकवादियों को चुकानी पड़ेगी.
Yes, Niranjan, Mr. Rana is speaking to us. How do you see this, Mr. Rana, this kind of a terror attacks taking place in Jammu, especially in the Kashmir region, where the tourists are being targeted by the Pakistani terrorists?
The dastardly act of terrorism in Pahalgam, Kashmir, is being widely condemned in India and across the globe. This heinous crime committed by the Pakistani terrorists is unacceptable, cannot be tolerated. The enemies of peace, the enemies of Kashmir, the enemies of humanity once again bleeded Kashmir. Hours of this Honorable Home Minister landed in Kashmir within hours. Honorable Prime Minister Modi Sahab has cut short his Saudi Arabia visit and landed back in India. Definitely, these perpetrators, the enemies of humanity, they will definitely be punished.
But the nation is now demanding that we need a revenge that we took in 2016 after Uri and 2019 after the Pulwama attack that has taken place.
Everybody knows the type of person is Prime Minister Modi Sahab and Amit Shah Sahab. Definitely the Pahalgam terror attack will be avenged. Perpetrators cannot be forgiven. They will be punished.
So perpetrators will be punished. That is what the BJP leader Ravindra Rana is saying that the people know what kind of leaders Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Home Minister Amit Shah is. Yes, Niranjan.
Yeah, I'm getting into more details of, I'm cutting out of that. They will keep saying that. We will have to wait and watch on the kind of action that is taken. There's a breaking news input that's come in from the Indian Navy that has put out a statement. I'm reading that. I'm reading what the Indian Navy has said. Spokesperson of the Indian Navy has just put out a message saying that Admiral Dinesh Tripathi, CNS, and all personnel of the Indian Navy shocked, deeply saddened by the tragic loss of Lieutenant Vinay Narwal, who fell to the dastardly terror attack in Pahalgam. We extend our heartfelt condolences to his family during this moment of unimaginable grief. The Indian Navy also stands in solemn solidarity with all others that lost their lives in this act of violence. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims' families, and we pray for the swift recovery of those injured. Lieutenant Vinay Narwal, Indian naval officer, also one of the victims of the terrorist attack last afternoon in Pahalgam. That was the message that was put out. Okay, let's go back to breaking news. More inputs coming in. Let's cut across live.
काफी है. अब ये बाद में बोलेंगे सिक्योरिटी कैसा होना बोल तो सिक्योरिटी फेलियर हुआ ना वहां पर. सिक्योरिटी फेलियर हुआ है क्योंकि आप देखिए पिछले साल रीसी एक एरिया है, ये वैष्णो देवी करीब है, वहां पर भी 9 टेररिस्ट को पिछले साल जुलाई में मारे थे. रीसी इन वैष्णो देवी लास्ट ईयर जुलाई में, एग्जैक्टली लास्ट ईयर जुलाई में 9 टूरिस्ट को वहां पे आके लोग टेररिस्ट आकर पाकिस्तान से वहां पर उनका मर्डर करे, उनको हमला करे उनके ऊपर. तो इन चीजों को रोकने की बहुत जरूरत है. अकाउंटेबिलिटी फिक्स होना जरूरी है. डिटरेंस पॉलिसी क्या है गवर्नमेंट उस पर चेक करे, क्योंकि हम सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक भी किए, बालाकोट भी किए ना हम लोग. और तीसरा यह है कि गवर्नमेंट को ये समझना चाहिए कि ये उरी और पुलवामा से ज्यादा दर्दनाक है ये, और उम्मीद करते हैं कि ये जो टेररिस्ट पाकिस्तान से क्रॉस करके आए इनको गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया सबक सिखाएगी और इंसाफ करेगी जिन लोगों की जानें गई हैं. अब हैदराबाद के हमारे एक आईबी ऑफिसर की मौत हुई. कई ऐसे उसमें ऐसे लोग हैं जो अपना मैरिज एनिवर्सरी बनाने गए, कई ऐसे लोग हैं जो अपनी शादी करके गए. तो ये तो बड़ा दर्दनाक है, तकलीफदेह बात है ये.
Continuously being joined by retired Major General Sanjay Sohi on the broadcast to get us more details. Major General Sanjay Sohi, we just heard, Owaisi also, and also one statement followed from the Indian Navy. We've lost one lieutenant from the Indian Navy to the ghastly terror attacks, the terror strikes. Speak to us about what this means, especially at a time when continuous border breach is ongoing from the side of Pakistani authorities. They have not stopped, they've not given up.
Yeah, Getsu, in fact, a couple of things I would like to highlight. Firstly, Lieutenant Narwal got married on 16th April, just about 6-7 days back, and he and his wife were there. Imagine he being killed in front of his wife. I mean, then others also who lost their lives, somebody's father, somebody's brother, somebody's husband, and getting killed in front of them. I think it is anybody will feel the pain. Anybody could feel the pain, and I think my blood boils, and that is where probably we need to be aggressive. There is no point of leaving it. Why Pakistan is doing, your second part is why Pakistan is doing it. They are trying to infiltrate because Kashmir was peaceful, Kashmir was developing, Kashmir was getting prosperous, Kashmir was happy, Kashmiris were happy that they could not tolerate. And Pakistan, the kind of disturbances inside the Pakistan, whether it's Balochistan or Khyber Pakhtunkhwa or POK, and their security forces were not able to control it. They were getting a lot of beating, they were losing respect, they had to do something. Why they could not tolerate how Kashmir is developing, how Kashmir is peaceful, why there is no storm flowing, why schools are open, why industry is doing, why businesses are running normal, why tourists are coming. 2 crore 35 lakhs tourists had visited Jammu and Kashmir, 35 lakhs visited Kashmir. 43,000 foreigners visited only Kashmir.
Yeah.
I mean, this was not tolerated. Pakistan could not digest this success. They lost the narrative of Kashmir. We had G20 summit here. I mean, that is the kind of thing. That's why it was a desperate attempt. I would say that I have mentioned earlier also. Security forces are alert. Yes, one incident, which is a very sad incident, has taken place, and highest level inquiries are going on. Home Minister himself is gone out of the way and went there. On ground situation in the Srinagar is there. The Prime Minister cut down. Who is who? I mean, whether Army Chief, Navy Chief, or DG Police, CRPF, everybody is on the roll, and they will be taken care of. The militants will be killed and they will be sent to Jahannam.
Right.
However, I would again say that the people behind it, the LET, the Pakistan, the ISI, we have to make it expensive for them. We cannot accept these kinds of casualties on Indian soil. Gesu.
Right, sir. Thanks very much for joining in with those insights. In fact, asking you to continuously keep being with us.